Who are you? A crazy question, but a really important one that Fullmetal Alchemist never shies from. And it's one we can only uncover by looking at our favorite blonde-haired, blonde-eyed alchemist, Edward Elric. To understand ourselves, we have to understand Ed and his many different identities. Well, there are multiple. I'm only going to focus on the three most important. The first is Ed's primary identity. It's what we all wished we could have been after watching the show. It's his identity as an alchemist. It's a title he wears with pride, and should. He is the youngest state alchemist, but it doesn't take us long to see his pride go too far, especially at the show's outset, especially in this conversation with Rose.
It's ironic, really, that through the application of science, we have in many ways been given the power to play gods ourselves.
Here, Ed identifies himself as an alchemist among the larger world of alchemists, using the pronoun we. He even starts to put himself on the same level as God. But this identification is shattered, oh so quickly. Do you remember this? From just one episode later, this is the tragic alchemical abomination that is Nina and Alexander Tucker. And it's only after this that Ed reveals to us his second most important identity. It's his identity as a human. Let's watch this clip and pay close attention to the words Ed uses.
We know we're not devils. We know we're not gods. We're human. We're only human!
Did you catch that? The word we is no longer attached to the subject alchemist. The subject of Ed's new identification is all of humanity itself. For the first time in a long time, Edward Elric is no longer an alchemist, and he's no longer on the same level as God. He's on the same level as you and me, a fallen, humble, human level. And this is great news for us, because we can start to identify with Ed in a brand new way. And while this second identity is crucial to Ed's character, there's one more identity that eclipses the rest. One so obvious, so clear, and so fundamental that if we didn't recognize it, we'd be doing ourselves, the anime community, and even all of humanity a disservice. And that's his identity as a hero. But we don't really understand what that means. To understand it, follow me as I turn back to my good friend, Eric Neumann. If you watched my video about the true meaning of the Ouroboros tattoo, then you'll remember our old friend Eric and his book, The Origins and History of Consciousness. But today, we're not talking about the Ouroboros. We need to talk about Neumann's understanding of the hero, from a section of that book entitled The Birth of the Hero. Quote, "The hero is the archetypal forerunner of mankind in general. His fate is the pattern in accordance with which the masses of humanity must live and have always lived." End quote. Edward embodies the archetypal hero. He becomes the pattern by which the masses must live. Now this raises a key question for us, one that's worth thinking about for the rest of our lives. What is that pattern? To answer that question, transmute your subscribe button and come back next Saturday at 7 a.m. where we answer what it means to be a hero. If you enjoyed this video, there's a good chance you'll enjoy this one even more, where we discuss the true meaning of the Ouroboros tattoo and how it relates to our lives.